A company announces record profits. Its stock hits an all-time high. Executives celebrate. And then, quietly, it lays off 10,000 people. That's not a glitch. That's the system working exactly as designed. Because right now, something strange is happening inside the economy. The numbers look strong. Growth is steady. Corporate earnings are booming. But beneath the surface, fewer people are being hired, and some are no longer needed at all. We're entering a new kind of economy, one where growth continues, but jobs don't. At first glance, everything looks fine. GDP is rising, markets are strong, companies are reporting record margins. But if you zoom in, the story changes. Hiring is slowing down. Entry-level roles are shrinking, and in some industries, they're quietly disappearing. This is what economists call jobless growth. But that phrase hides something deeper, because what it really means is this: companies are getting richer without needing more people. At the center of this shift is artificial intelligence. Not the kind you see in movies, no robots walking around, no dramatic takeover. Instead, something much quieter. AI that writes emails, AI that analyzes data, AI that answers customer questions instantly. The kind you barely notice, but that's exactly why it matters. Because it doesn't replace entire jobs all at once. It replaces pieces of jobs, small tasks, repeatable work, the kind that used to justify hiring someone new. A report that took 2 days now takes 2 hours. A support team of 10 becomes a team of 3. No big announcement, just fewer hires. For decades, the formula was simple. If a company wanted to grow, it needed more people, more workers to more output to more revenue. It was predictable. Factories scaled with labor. Retail scaled with employees. Even tech companies hired aggressively as they grew. Growth and jobs were connected, not perfectly, but reliably. That connection is now breaking. Let's take a simple example. 10 years ago, if a company grew, customer demand increased. More customers meant more support tickets, so the company hired more staff. Linear growth. Now, AI handles the first layer. Chatbots answer questions instantly. Emails get sorted automatically. Problems get solved before a human even sees them. The company grows, but hiring doesn't follow. At first, this looks like efficiency, and it is. But here's where it gets bigger. This isn't happening in just one company. It's happening everywhere. Marketing teams are shrinking, finance processes are automated, logistics is optimized by algorithms, even software is being written by software. Now multiply that across thousands of companies, across entire industries. The effect compounds. Productivity goes up, costs go down, profits increase. But employment doesn't keep up. This is where things start to shift, because growth is no longer shared in the same way. In the past, economic growth meant opportunity, more businesses, more hiring, more upward mobility. Now, growth is becoming selective. It rewards ownership. It rewards capital. It rewards those who control the systems. But it doesn't always reward participation. Companies are earning more not just because they sell more, but because they spend less on labor. And labor has always been one of the biggest costs. So when that cost drops, even slightly, the effect is massive, and it compounds every year. There's a quiet consequence to all of this. Entry-level jobs begin to disappear. And those jobs matter more than we think. They're how people start, how they gain experience, how they move up. If those roles shrink, the ladder doesn't disappear, but it becomes harder to reach. At the same time, demand increases for highly skilled roles, AI engineers, data specialists, system designers. So the gap widens. Some people move ahead faster than ever. Others struggle to find a place.
This isn't the first time technology has changed work. The Industrial Revolution replaced manual labor. Computers replaced clerical work. But something was different back then. New jobs appeared fast enough. New industries absorbed workers. This time might be different. Because AI doesn't target one sector. It targets all of them. And it moves faster. A factory upgrade takes years. An AI upgrade takes weeks. Sometimes days.
So here we are, an economy that can grow without needing as many people. That raises a bigger question. If growth no longer requires widespread participation, then what happens to the people left out? That's not just an economic question, it's a structural one. Because growth doesn't just depend on output, it depends on people, their income, their confidence, their ability to participate. And if that link keeps weakening, the system itself begins to change. So the next time you hear about record profits or another breakthrough in AI, ask a different question. Not just what is growing, but who is still needed for that growth to happen, and what it means if that answer keeps changing.